Remember this, folks?
We have put in place the toughest ethics laws and toughest transparency rules of any administration in history.
We are the most transparent administration in the history of this country.
That was President Obama informing us all of the stringent rules his administration put in place to ensure transparency, followed by Jay Carney's declaration that the Obama administration is indeed the most transparent in the history of this country. Well, new video has surfaced from last year where the architect of Obamacare, Jonathan Gruber, brazenly talks about the lawless strategy employed to deceive the American people and get the law passed.
This bill was written in a tortured way to make sure CBO did not score the mandate as taxes. If CBO scored the mandate as taxes, the bill dies. In terms of risk-rated subsidies, if you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Lack of transparency is a huge political advantage. Call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. Look, I wish we could make it all transparent, but I'd rather have this law than not.
You heard him describe how the bill was written to prevent the Congressional Budget Office from calling the mandate a tax. The administration argued that the mandate was a tax to the Supreme Court. So which is it, or does he care as long as it's passed? Using a campaign of misinformation as a strategy to pass an unpopular law does not square well with the transparency rhetoric. Neither does the revelation that this administration uses a lack of transparency as a political weapon. Not only that, Gruber admits to playing on what he called the stupidity of the American voter to also gain an advantage. Ultimately, the ends justify the means as far as he's concerned. He admits that if given the choice between being honest with we the people and getting Obamacare passed, he'd rather have the bill. This is what liberals do, folks. They know their ideas can't win, so they have to lie. Thanks for listening, and be sure to catch The Ray Warner Show and subscribe on iTunes or at theraywarnershow.com.